I'm Peter Rones from E-Yachts. Here we are on the beautiful Pittwater where our head office is at the Keys Marina. Marnie's going to interview me about YYachts and E-Yachts and why we have YYachts part of our portfolio. I've been sailing here on Pittwater for 45 years, I guess, from dinghies through to sailing yachts. Selling yachts here on Pittwater in Sydney Harbour for 30 plus years. And in the 90s, the late 90s, we brought in Hansa Yachts, which are what we'll come to as part of Michael Schmidt, I guess, who was the principal or founder of Hansa Yachts. Meeting Michael Schmidt back in the late 90s, he was a man who had a very good vision of what he wanted to produce, you know, being a very good sailor as well. Filled a market that probably wasn't there before with many of the other sailing yachts. The thing I learned from Michael most was keeping the construction, the build, the sailing. He was all about simplicity. And Michael did this very well when he owned, a fairly big production boat company, producing a lot of boats, 1,000 boats a year. And then he's done the same thing. It's a small company, YYachts, because they're building from 70 through to 100 feet. When you look at the construction and the design, it's very, very simple. And that way the customer doesn't have problems when they're cruising. But things like, for instance, seacocks are all in one position, or anything you need to look at for maintenance, or less hydraulics on the boat. So he's kept that simple. And then being such a good sailor, one of the best sailors in Germany, he always wants the boat to be light and fast. And when you're building boats in this size range, for instance, to give you an example, the 70 foot, the Y7, is fully carbon, as all the YYachts are. It's under 30 tons. So you've got a boat which probably competitors are sitting at 40 to 45 to 50 or even more, and they can't sail in light airs. They need at least 10, 15, 20 knots to actually make the boat go. But that's the difference with YYachts. Again, as an example, on the Y70, you've got 29 tons, 300 square metres of sail area, and you've got that ratio of displacement with that sail area. On a 22 metre boat, it is unbelievable. So he's found, again, another niche in the market, but probably in his sector, he's probably doing better than anyone else. YYachts has also selected some fantastic designers. So over the time, it's evolved since 2015, and the Luca Brenta studio be involved in the first boats, which was his own boat, the YA. Since then, and Lorenzo and all these people from Italy who have all been involved, part of that studio. But what's evolved a little bit more, he's got fantastic interior designers, which again is minimalistic interior. And so he's got Sir David Chipperfield and Mark Tucker from Design Unlimited. And then he's got Norm Architects, which are a group that really look at the detail, every bit of leather handle. And this is something that Michael does very well. And they actually even won an award. I think it's the Wallpaper magazine award for best interior. So the boat is clean on the outside, a little bit like the little Brenta that we're on today, a 38 Brenta. It's clean, minimalistic, easy to walk around, it flows through easily, winches are in the one position, and it's a boat that's easy to sail 1 or 2 up. This is what Michael's produced again in a 70, 80, 90 and to come 100 footer, is a boat that you don't need a skipper on board full time. I founded E-Yachts in 2006, and obviously it's evolved over time. And in the last couple of years, we've seen quite a few changes, obviously in the day boat market in Australia. We'd seen this already evolve in Europe probably 10 or 15 years ago. And we were one of the first companies actually to bring in a head-turning day boat. We're probably the biggest importer of day boats in Australia and New Zealand. Today we're starting to see these day boat people ask us about some super yachts. So The idea being in the last couple of years is to now start involving our customers in what we believe are the right super yacht boats. In this case we have YYachts and we have Serena yachts, and these type of boats, which again hybrid carbon boats that we believe have got the right designers, the right weight behind them and the right performance. And I think, as I say, the biggest compliment I could get from Michael was he keeps everything simple. This is one of the reasons we've taken on YYachts, is because we don't want owners sailing around the world and ringing us up saying, oh, this has gone wrong or that's gone wrong. We want them to say, yeah, we've just won this regatta. What a great boat, Pete, or we've just had the family on board. And it's one of those boats that is obviously very eye-catching, and like all the portfolio we have at E-Yachts, we really look at the design, and then we also look at the build, and obviously this boat's built in Germany. And then we also look at the simplicity and the cleanness and the lines, which is all part of the design. But also it's sort of very important that we don't have all these warranty problems or going back to the factory and not being able to fix something when we're on the other side of the world in Australia. Yeah, our team all being sailors here at E-Yachts, and we want to introduce a new sailing yacht, and YYachts will be the perfect regatta boat for our team to sail at Hamilton Island Race Week and Geelong Race Week, and obviously we want to get to New Zealand and do the regattas over there. But all our team, from really service people, sales people, have all got a background in sailing and have all been brought up sailing. And so I think everyone from E-Yachts is super excited to get our first Y-yacht into Australia. So we look forward to bringing you Y-yachts, into Australia and New Zealand, and we expect to have the first boats here, hopefully in 2022. Thank you for listening.